A wise man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut, cause got ultimatums. Stupid situations, the tongue often creates.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. Today, it's a good matchup in the AFC South between the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Coming out of the end zone, here's Dontrell Hilliard. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run it again with Henry. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for first.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And that's exactly what defense is talking about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
On 4th down, Tannehill. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he is going to pick up the Titans' first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. He'll take this to the 46. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw, Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
We know he has a lot of confidence. Likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate that wasn't picked off.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again on 2nd and 10, it's Willis. He completes it to Henry. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 13-yard line. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
To throw again on 2nd down, Willis. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And it's a Titans touchdown. Nick Westbrook-Akine from 13 yards out. And the Titans are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that makes the score 7-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. First and 10 now for Mills and the Texans at their own 15. A first down throw for Mills. He gets it to Cooks. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside.
Touchdown! John Mechie, 35 yards. And the Texans are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Hilliard now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Play fake. Here's Willis. Going up top. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Titans. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
This taken in at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mills now. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. 46 yards on the ground for him so far.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
From just shy of midfield, Mills. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Throwing, Mills. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Play fake, Mills. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mills. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Play action now, Mills. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. Mills to throw for it on 4th. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. Davis Mills keeping it himself from 5 yards out. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And the Texans are back within a couple of the lead. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Hilliard now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Willis to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Tough spot for Willis and the Titans, now facing 3rd and long following the sack. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Over the middle into the hands of Burks. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Ready?
Willis, 4th down here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 52 yards rushing for him now to this point. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying?
Touchdown, Texans! Rex Burkhead from 4 yards out. And the Texans have moved out in front. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 5. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And Hilliard will elect to not return it. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
He'll buy some time right. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This will go to Henry out wide. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Trying for it on 4th down. Here's Willis. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. Option play, and it's a handoff to Pierce. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Damian Pierce, a 23-yard run. And the Texans would extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. Defensively that time they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Mills. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Hilliard now from his end zone. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give to Pierce now on the option. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front, because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
2nd and 5 now. Mills. And this one is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Mills swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he is going to have a Texans first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Mills on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Going for it with Pierce. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now Mills on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. To the air on first down, here's Willis. And that's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. So he snapped for no gain, and it'll be 2nd down. Willis out of the gun. It's caught by Hooper. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 27 yards there, a first down. 1st and 10, Willis. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans get a bit closer. Bullock good on the extra point. And this is back to an 8-point game. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. A first down throw for Mills. That's caught by Howard. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit. And that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Mills throw taken in there by Cooks. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though. Try to pick it up on the ground with Burkhead. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Fourth down, Mills. It was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Willis looking to throw on first down. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. To throw again on 2nd down. Willis. And brought in downfield by Burks. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 37. On first down, Willis. This is caught. It's Woods. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So the fourth...
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Titans have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part one of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for two.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
Willis will try and throw for this. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Harris.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides. So I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's
Anytime
right.
we have a
That's
defensive battle. But that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play. And the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a fourth-quarter deficit, and they need this drive to end in points. The drive starts with a completion left side. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down. Mills to throw it. That's complete to Pierce. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Mills now from the 50. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mills. This ball caught by Mechie. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Pierce now up the middle. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Now on 2nd and 13. Mills on a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked up by Elijah Molden. And the Titans have just about sewn up this football game. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker. Well, I don't think he got there. He did not. Now Willis on 4th down. This is Jeff Swain, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. M.J. Stewart made the tackle from his corner spot. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. That one looks like he'll throw here. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense beat a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
He gets this one to Mechie. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Mills back to throw. And that's intercepted yet again. And that could be the backbreaker. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans have just about sewn up this football game. Here's Willis. Jonathan Bernard able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half of the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.